lucky enough to be here with my good mate Topher from Wildflower and my new mate Steve from all the way at Cloudburst in Seattle, Washington. Steve is showing us how the hell to make a wet hopped beer.
If you haven't heard of us, it's probably because we're really small and 99% of our beer is sold in Seattle city limits. Yakima, Washington, that Yakima Valley grows 75% of the total North American hop yield, hop acreage. Seattle is 2.5 to 3 hours to the majority of those farms. During our harvest, which happens in late August through late September, early October, we drive out to the farms and we brew about a dozen wet hop beers, mostly IPAs, per harvest.
We thought we'd come together today and put like some really quality ingredients together to make this IPA. So we picked up 350 kilograms of fresh Ella, picked yesterday morning, drove it back to Sydney, cool rooms overnight, and it's going into the beer today. We've got some Voyager organic malted oats from Bruce Maynard, an incredible regenerative grower up in northern New South Wales. Hop Products Australia came along and they're working with us on this beer to get us these super fresh hops, like literally picking yesterday morning and straight up to here.
This is like a bucket list, brewer bucket list item for me for sure. Brewing wet hop beers in the Southern Hemisphere, it's pretty wild. Kind of like the best things about fresh hop beers, wet hop beers, are that they're so fragile and fleeting really. So this is a beer made with hops that are unkilned, unprocessed, literally just cleaned through a picker and into a bin before they would have been kilned, cooled, baled, pelletized. And you probably would have seen this lot 3-4 months from now, but we get to see how these hops are gonna like act in a beer within 1 day of being in the field. Ella tends to have some tropical, some stone fruit notes, some anise notes, kind of a little bit into like some grassier, like greener notes. And so you will find those amplified just from the usage, but you'll find bitterness quite low because they're really inefficiently used since they're not processed.
You know, for a hoppy brewery, we have very little experience using hops just off the vine. So thank you guys both for being here to make this happen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. Welcome to Australia, man.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah. We'll get you to drink out of a shoe next.
Shoeies, oh God.